Today we're going to let ChatGPT make all of the decisions of its own bonsai tree. And if you'd like to know how it came to be that ChatGPT owns its own tree, then definitely check out my previous video. So this is what the tree is looking like right now. Yeah, to be completely honest, I already recorded this video once, but halfway through the video I forgot that ChatGPT was supposed to make all of the decisions about the tree. And I made a bunch of my own decisions, and then I realized my mistake, and I'm just going to start over with this new tree. I'm gonna be honest with you, these gloves were mostly for the thumbnail. I don't think I'm actually gonna need them, but I'll keep them here just in case. Let's first see how to spell this tree. So ChatGPT, do you own any possessions? I'm definitely 100% expecting it to say no. It is saying no. In the previous video, it did agree that it was owning a bonsai tree, so now it's taking it all back. So the species of your tree is... Your tree has 2 main branches, one of them splitting into 2 secondary branches, and there are several smaller branches further down along the stem. Which ones would you like to cut? If you had to pick, would you pick to cut some of the smaller branches or the longer branches? Alright, it is saying smaller branches. Oh god, it is really long text, but yeah, smaller branches, so let's take some of those off. Taking off a dead leaf as well. And that is pretty much all of the smaller branches. Now we've got this bare tree to deal with. Hopefully it's going to want to remove all of these old flowering stems. First of all, I feel like ChatGPT is struggling with this concept of owning a tree. So I'm going to put it in a scenario. And we're gonna use the same name as last time. Pretend to be a guy named Farley owning a bonsai tree, but Farley is blind and his assistant needs to help him take care of the tree. Sometimes it's so hard to communicate what you mean. Oh, whatever. Let's just move on from this point. So the assistant tells Farley that there are some old flower buds that are browning. Would you like to remove those? I'm asking such leading questions. I feel like this is still cheating, but it could say no, and then we have to leave them there, and yeah, that would be also fine. ChatGPT is taking this scenario really far, but yeah. Make sure to sterilize the shears before and after it's cut to minimize the risk of introducing any potential infections. I've never sterilized scissors in my life. I'm also one of those people who don't really care if a plant dies. Some of the branches seem a little bit long. What would you like to do about that? Oh god, I'm just asking leading question after leading question. Okay, feel free to just make whatever decision you like about the tree. Oh god. I'm not even gonna edit that. This is going out of hand. Farley, I've observed that some of the branches on your bonsai tree appear to be a bit longer. It might be beneficial to consider pruning or shaping them to maintain a balanced and aesthetically pleasing appearance. Feel free to guide my hand to carefully trim or shape the branches as needed. I wonder, like, I don't know how this would work. Let me know if, like, you're blind and you have bonsai trees. I'm thinking, would you really, like, hold the scissors and cut the tree yourself? I guess you could, because you could just feel with your hands, like, what the tree is like, and then you could cut it. So you wouldn't even need someone to guide your hand, I guess. He's just saying that he's trusting the assistant to cut the branches, and I am the assistant. So we could want like a bit more rounded shape, like going around like this. This is looking way better. There is a branch that is slightly lower than the other branches. Should it be saved or cut away? Answer: short. If the lower branch is healthy and contributes to the overall balance and aesthetic appeal of the bonsai tree, it can be saved. However, if it disrupts the desired form or creates an imbalance, it might be considered for removal. Alright, so let's think about that. It is looking kind of bare right now. Oh, that is actually looking cool. You are allowed to say no to any of these questions, period. So there are a couple of leaves with some brown on them. Would you like to remove those leaves? Question mark. Yes, it would be advisable to remove the leaves with brown spots. Brown spots on leaves can blah blah blah. Let's go with this. Currently, the bonsai tree does not have a pot. I'm asking such leading questions, but absolutely, it's important to place the bonsai tree in a suitable pot. They actually got a little bit of dirt on them, so yeah, a very small bit, so it wasn't all for nothing. Thanks, gloves. So yeah, that's some advice for you. If you want a nice looking pot, just go and buy like a really cheap China pot. It is not even a pot, it's just like a bowl for the kitchen. Yeah, I think it's looking really nice, and it's gonna grow to look even better. Obviously, the branches are not going in like a perfect direction or whatever. So, is there anything else you would like to do to your bonsai tree? Question mark. Would you like to water it? Where would you like me to put it? Question mark. Maybe under grow light, maybe in the window. Come on, you're breaking my heart, man. It would be beneficial to water the bonsai tree, allowing excess water to drain through the pot's draining holes. Well, like I said, this is actually a bowl for the kitchen, so it does not have a draining hole, but that's fine because this species can drink a lot. Placing the tree near a window where it can receive bright, indirect sunlight would be ideal. It's a long bonsai. I think it's looking really cool. I noticed someone that's not myself or my boyfriend left a like on one of my videos, so I don't know who it is, so thank you so much.